myself. My name is Sandra Garcia, one of the field development managers here at corporate, and I work with our Spanish-speaking markets. Super excited, you guys. Today we will be covering basically an overview of the company, as well as hearing some success stories. And I'm actually beyond excited and to let you guys know who will be joining us tonight. So tonight we have Bob and April Wagner, elite Pro8s, out of Florida. And I gotta say, you guys, I've had the opportunity of working with these two individuals, and they are truly some of the most amazing individuals, leaders that I have met and worked with. Very, very grateful that I get to work with them. Bob and April grew up in Long Island. They met in the 8th grade, dated after high school, been married for 40 years now, have 3 boys, 25, 30, and 34. They joined their first network marketing company back in 1992 and stayed for over 25 years, earning millions. They've joined LifeVantage over 3 years ago now, currently Pro8s, like I said. And for those that don't know, that are newer to the call, an elite Pro8 is bringing over 200,000 in sales volume every single month, you guys. And the goal is Pro 10 for them, but I am beyond excited. April, Bob, welcome to the call. How are you guys?
We're doing great.
We're doing great. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Well, I'll let you guys do your thing.
Thank you. We're excited to be here. Bob is going to bring up the slides for us, but thank you so much, Sandra. We so love working with you as corporate and all the distributors, and it's just like one big extended family. But we're honored to do this, and just want to tell you a little bit about us and our story. Like Sandra said, we had actually got involved in this industry back in 1992. And we got involved out of a need. My husband had a very traditional business, a picture frame factory, and he didn't get paid his receivables. He had some large receivables that didn't come in. And when you don't get paid, you can't pay others. So that kind of forced him out of business. But, at that time, we had 2 young kids. We had a large mortgage. We had 2 car payments. We were busy. We had a nanny in the house. We were really living on both our salaries. But luckily, as that company of his was winding down, someone came in to get a magazine frame. And on the cover of this magazine, and it was an industry magazine, was a man in a suit with a Mercedes, just looking very successful. The gentleman that came in to get this magazine article, the cover framed, was again very successful looking. And if you know my husband, he couldn't help but ask. So he asked a lot of questions. He asked this gentleman what he did, and ultimately he invited himself to a meeting. And so that very Thursday night, we went to a meeting and we saw an overview very much like this. My husband kind of leaned over and he said, if any of this is even true, we are going to be rich. And so we joined the company the very next day. He was full-time from that point on. But something else kind of happened. I was in the construction industry. I was doing some continuous schooling at night for my industry at that time. We had just had our second baby, so we had a newborn. But what I saw he had, and that I didn't even know that I wanted, was time. He could decide to work, where he wanted, with whom he wanted, when he wanted. And that has still, to this day, been a huge hot button for me. So we were with that very first company for 25 years. When overnight, the company kind of aged out, the owners got much older, they didn't update things, and they just decided to close the doors. And that was really all we knew. But the blessing there was so many people had called us, text us, about a lot of companies that you and I may be familiar with. We either didn't like the products, or we didn't like the company was too old, whatever it was. There wasn't really a right fit that we were excited about until we heard about LifeVantage. LifeVantage really had our wish list, and it was surprising to us because, as I said, we'd been in the industry for 25 years. We had never heard of LifeVantage, even though we had worked with hundreds and hundreds of doctors, and we had literally made millions of dollars in the industry. So, LifeVantage can really help you level up your life, take control of your health and bank account with LifeVantage. LifeVantage got a really cool backstory here. And, it's a company, unlike most companies, that actually started with a product. And this product actually goes back to the 1960s is actually when the start of this product started to be created. The scientists actually figured out at a cellular level that our bodies create these enzymes, proteins, antioxidants, these things to help keep us healthy. SOD is up there, as you may know it, in order to keep us healthy. And this was a big, big discovery, exciting discovery, so much so that he was awarded the Elliott Crescent Award. Now, I didn't know what that award was, but I can tell you people like Henry Ford, the Wright brothers, Alexander Graham Bell was awarded this award. So this is huge, huge stuff. But the downside of finding out this huge discovery was that he also realized that when we get into our 20s, it stops producing like it did before then. And so now we do know that aging starts in its 20s. And so he spent decades later trying to figure out how he can reactivate these, antioxidants, these proteins, these enzymes. And that's how he came about actually finding out about our little yellow activator, which we know as Protandim NRF2. And that was actually launched into the market in 2003. Lifetime Therapeutic was the company that they launched with, but they had a problem. They launched it through retail stores, as you and I know, GNC, just regular vitamin stores, but they really got very little traction. And I believe it's because this product does need some explanation. In 2005, ABC Primetime, if you're familiar with that show, John Kahunas did an undercover investigative report to maybe try to find the bad of Protandim. But what he found is a lot of exciting stuff about Protandim, and that's really what I'm going to share with you. But the meantime, this product being sold on the shelf is really only selling maybe a half a bottle to a quarter bottle per month per store. So, sales are very dismal. The company is close to going under. And after much going back and forth and talking, they actually talked the scientists into bringing this company into what we know now is LifeVantage, person-to-person marketing, multi-level marketing, network marketing, which is super exciting for us because anytime I've ever looked at a company, when we look at a company, if it starts with a product and then becomes a company, that is so much better than a company that goes out and looks for a product and usually gets a Me Too product. So we're excited to say that LifeVantage is a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ. LFVN is the symbol. But, it just gets more exciting and more exciting as they go along because, as this got out there, many universities and prestigious medical centers just continue to do their own self-funded studies, which is so rare when we talk about nutritional products in our industry. One of the terms that I do need to use here is called oxidative stress. So you understand the value of this product, but what most people don't understand is the cause. And a lot of times when I say oxidative stress, they think of emotional stress. Well, it's not that. It's a bodily function that every time we eat, drink water, we breathe, we exercise, we have toxins around us, our cell phones, medications, we are causing all this oxidative stress, and it is inevitable. There's nothing we can do about it until. So the way that we can control, or what happens when we don't control oxidative stress is you can see there are a lot of health problems there. Whether it be health problems with our heart, our skin, our eyes, all kind of different states. There's a really cool site that you may or may not be aware of. It's called PubMed.gov. And typically the only people that generally go there are doctors and scientists. I had not known about it prior to this. Well, on PubMed.gov, there are some 250,000 studies on oxidative stress. So you and I can go there and we can put in oxidative stress and something that we may be concerned with. Protandim, or NRF2 synergizer, actually has 30 plus studies with the Protandim product itself. And again, this is almost unheard of because if it's not this exciting, nobody spends the money to do the studies on these products. And because this is so exciting and category creating, and really the start of effectively lower oxidative stress, no amount of fruits, vegetables, vitamins, special antioxidants, potions, or tablets would help protect our bodies against the assault of this free radical damage. So lucky for us, and so exciting that Protandim NRF2 is a product that we get to market. We can say that it lowers this oxidative stress by 40% in the first 30 days. And it's increasing that SOD, the first thing that this scientist discovered back in the 60s. So he now has it activating. It increases the catalase by 54% and our master antioxidant glutathione by 300%. What's pretty cool is this is the only dietary supplement known or proven to extend life in male mice. Very, very exciting there. But I don't know if you're like me. I look at the ingredients, and again, this is the start of plant-based medicine. And I know Bobby and I personally were already taking 3 of these things. We took turmeric, we took ashwagandha, and we took green tea. And I thought, well, we'll just add another 2. Well, it doesn't really work that way. By using his recipe, his synergistic effect, the way that he puts these 5 plant-based ingredients together, we get 18 times the results than if we decided to be a mad scientist. And I don't know about you, I'd rather take 1 pill over taking 5 pills. So effective is this Protandim that if you decided you didn't want to use Protandim and you thought you could out-eat the Protandim, you know, eat more than the Protandim, you would literally every day, day in and day out, need to ingest 11 pounds of blueberries, 375 oranges, 120 tablets of vitamin C, and drink 87 glasses of red wine. The cost of that would be prohibitive. Nevertheless, just be able to try to do that on a day-to-day basis. So we now know that Protandim throws off 1 million times per second the antioxidant value, so much more than we could actually ever ingest. And you can see the little chart there. You know, without using Protandim, our oxidative levels as we age continue to go up and up and up. And that's why we have more aging, more disease, more inflammation. But you know, if we use Protandim and we look at our 40s, our 60s, our 80s, we can have the oxidative stress levels of a 20-year-old. And just sign me up for that. That is exactly what I want. You know, again, this is so well researched and so many different studies out there. Again, you can go to that PubMed site and just see all these different medical journals that have done their own studies and articles on Protandim itself, all the large leading universities down there that, again, this has been so groundbreaking, category creating for so many people. The interest level has still remained high on people that are doing all of these studies. In fact, there's been a lot of personalities, people that have, celebrities that have used our products, given testimonies. There's been news on NBC, Wall Street Journal, The Today Show, ABC News, PBS, and Dr. Phil. And you can imagine something this exciting needs to have patents. And I believe there's like some 13 patents on this product, because again, we never want the duplication of this product. This is this special, this is this exclusive to us as a company, which is just giving us all this marketing power. And this is really our opportunity. It's just so exciting. So like I said, I believe there's some 13 patents to prevent those pharmaceutical companies, those nutraceutical companies from actually copying this very special formulation that we have. You know, after Washington State did its study, they actually said that NRF2 activation is potentially the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history. Really liking it too. Really exciting stuff, stem cells. So this is amazing, amazing stuff. But what's really cool is we have NRF2 activation in our whole line. So whether it be our Vitality Stack, where you're adding probiotics or you're adding omega, our hair care line, absolutely love it. NRF2 based there. Our skincare line, I mean, you think about it, you want the results on the inside, but you want the results on the outside with that skincare line. You want it for your pets, you want it for brain health, and you certainly want it for weight loss. So we've got a very extensive line, again, all based around that NRF2 activation. But you know what? It's my pleasure to invite Azumar Verhejo to the call, and she has actually been a distributor with us now for about 3 years. Really special lady. You know, she has been a teacher for over 35 years. originally out of Puerto Rico, and then Chicago, actually bilingual teacher, an ESL teacher. So she taught for 35 years. She then became a massage therapist after she did that, but she's a mom of 3 fantastic kids. You know, each of those kids has had special challenges and surgeries and health obstacles that she's helped them overcome. But again, we've got to work for 3 years, and she's just got a great testimony and has had a great time with this. So Zoomer, I'm going to invite you onto the call just to go ahead and kind of share your results with our company.
Thank you, April. Great job, amazing. You always do a great job. As April said it, my life was taking care of my kids, and usually we take things for granted. My life was cardiologist, OT, PT, you name it. And one of the things I want you to take with you today is mindset. I have to work with that throughout my kids' life. When I look at my kids, I look at them as going to college. No matter what, if they can have problems walking or they are hard of hearing, they have problems hearing, you know what? You're going to go to college. And many people didn't see that as I did, but they did, because I work every single day with that. And there were times in which they said to me, "Oh, Mom, I can't do this." And I said, well, if you really, really, really want to do it, pretend that there's a mountain in front of you. If I have to go to the other side, I promise you, I swear that I will go across it, around it. I will dig a hole and go underneath what I make it happen. And I did it. They went to college. Now, fast forward, I'm presented with LifeVantage. I believe in it. I love it. There's a unique product in there, but there's a mountain in front of me, and I want to go across it, and I want to be a Pro 10, a Pro 5. I want to achieve a rank, but I'm thinking, oh, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physician. How can I get customers? Oh, well, you know what? How can I need to know about the products. I don't know which one is the 1, which one is the 2, which one is this one. So I was stopping myself. I was slowing myself with that. Another thing was like, I don't want to bother April. I don't want to bother my team members. I don't want to be a bothersome. Guess what? We have a system. I don't need to be a physician. I just need to invite people. I have a phone. So I can go through the phone, and that's what I've been doing, going through my phone and sending an invite. Number 2, I don't need to know everything about the products. I let the video do the talking. And third, my team is my family. They're willing to help me. They're willing to be there and do the talking after I send the video. So if you're willing to be coachable, I'm halfway to the mountain. I'm almost there. I can smell it. I can feel it. I can sense it. And I can see how I'm helping people. And part of my other side of the mountain is for me to be able to travel the world. So if you're coachable, I invite you to look at this. If you want to help people, if you want to have your time now, this is your time now. My kids are grown up and independent. This is my time now. This is for you. Thank you, April.
No, thank you. Excellent job. And I have to say, you know, she is one of our top recruiters, and that's why we asked her to join us. And that was wonderful. You know, one of the treats and one of the things that I didn't realize when I decided to join my husband in this industry was the fact that we get to work together. So I get my better half to come on and actually tell you the backstory about the company. So just wait one more second, please.
Hey, everybody, how you doing? It's Bob Wagner, and I get the privilege of sharing some of the company with you and the business side of things with you. So you see on the screen, what is social entrepreneurship? You know, it kind of sounds funny, doesn't it? It's maybe not a term, that you've heard or that we hear every day. But this is what it is. Okay, these are examples of, a social entrepreneur business. Okay, some people refer to it as a side hustle or a gig economy. They have different terms for it, but have you heard of Facebook? Have you heard of Uber? Have you heard of TikTok, Instagram, Airbnb, Amazon? I'm going to share with you over the next couple minutes how you can own a business, okay, like these businesses that you see on the screen. See, let me ask you something. Do people that are involved with Facebook, do they earn money, okay, at Facebook? There's two kinds of things going on at Facebook. There's the people that join it, okay, and kind of play with it, and then there's people that use it to build a business and make money, okay? Look at TikTok. There's people that view it, okay, and TikTok's, an app on your phone that shows short videos, funny videos, crazy videos, all kinds of short videos. There's people who use it for entertainment, and just laugh and check in. And then there's other people that do it to get a following and they sell stuff, okay, and they make money. And you can say that with Instagram. You can say, look at Uber. There's two sides to that. You can use it for transportation, or you can start a business, use your own car and provide transportation and earn money. Airbnb, you can use it, okay, and rent people's homes and places around the world and live there and enjoy and see the sights, or you can own a home and rent out rooms, okay, and be in business. And the same thing with Amazon. You can go there to buy products, or you can start a business and sell products. So, we're one of those kind of businesses. We're set up that way. And that's what social entrepreneurship is. It's having the benefits of being in business, but you know what? Without having all the headaches, okay, of owning a traditional business. See, it's the perfect combination. And I'm going to give you some examples because, we're coming out of this pandemic. People are, beginning to get vaccinated. The world's starting to open up again. And, one of the reasons why I love living in Florida, I kind of feel like we never shut down. But, this is a perfect combination. It's a perfect meld it's a laptop lifestyle. This is a business that you can do, from your laptop, or even better, your phone, your smartphone. And it's a social sharing business. It's not a selling business. It's a sharing of information, of science, of a video, of an app. It's a sharing business, okay? We don't have physical locations. It's not required that you have, assets tied up in it and big investments. We're not keeping inventory. It's really, when you think about it, there's people in this business that do hundreds a month, thousands a month, hundreds of thousands a month, millions a month. They're all doing different things, but nobody has to keep a big inventory. Okay. We work and we all use and we all have the same online shopping portal. Okay. It's an online business, just like those companies that I was just sharing with you. So I want to set the stage for you. Okay. I want to open your mind up. I want you to think a little bit. Okay. And I want you to be honest. Okay. With yourself. If you see the top where it says the traditional 40 to 50 year plan, it's kind of hard to argue about this. This is what our great grandparents did. It's what our parents, grandparents did, our parents did. And what most of us were supposed to do, which is, for the first 20 years of our life, learn. Okay. Now I didn't go to college. So let's say, the first 18 years of mine. Okay. But, you learn. Then the next 40 to 50 years, you earn. Okay, you do whatever it is you learned how to do, okay? And then whatever's left after that 60 or 70 years of learning and earning, you live, okay, whatever that number is. Now, what's sad is the average lifespan in the United States is about 78. That's not leaving a lot of years, to just live when you add that all up. Now, the example I want to share with you is what if, and here's a what if, okay? What if with LifeVantage, you learned for 20 years, and then you spent the next, I don't know how long, 5, 10, 15, 20, it's your call, okay? Earning and learning, okay? Earning and learning. And then you go live life. Have you ever given any thought to that? See, that fascinates me. I've always given, thought along that way. And you've heard this before, okay? This is not a new saying, okay? When you find something you love, or you do something that you love, you never work a day in your life, okay? Because you're just doing what your heart is telling you to do, and that doesn't feel like work. So give a little thought as I go through the next few slides with you, okay? What if you spend 5 or 10 or 15, whatever the number is, okay, earning and learning to build a business with LifeVantage, and then went and enjoyed life. But here's the secret, okay? And I'm going to tell you a couple secrets tonight, but here's one of them. You'll have more fun living life while you're building your LifeVantage business than you ever did in your life. I mean, April and I just have a blast. I mean, we've known each other since 8th grade, and we still act like kids. We love this, okay? So keep that in mind as I go through the next few slides with you. So what we are offering is an opportunity to develop a leveraged income. And it's real simple, okay? A leveraged income is an income that's not based 100% on what you personally do. Okay, that's what a leveraged income is. It's you're leveraging who you are, what you do through other people. Okay, and we do that in a very simple way. We are developing a network of customers. Okay, so let me give you an example. We can use Airbnb, we can use Uber, we can use Amazon. They all apply. Okay, so let's say I was Uber. Okay. So I'm using LifeVantage as an example. So I could develop a network in Uber of customers, of people who use the service whenever they need a ride, okay? Or I could develop a network of drivers who own cars and drive everyone wherever they want to go, and they get paid for that and get tipped for that and whatever else. So a smart person would say, you know what, I'm going to do both. Okay, and that's what we do at LifeVantage. We do both. Okay, we share that amazing information on the products, that amazing breakthrough in health, that amazing discovery that April was talking about. We share that with people, and some become customers, and others want to also build a business and earn income. Okay, it's so simple with what we do. Okay, and we're doing it from online. Okay, we are using our phone, we're using our computer or our iPad, whatever it is, okay? And you know what's cool about that? Because of no physical locations, you can do it from anywhere. Okay, we like to work from the beach. People say, well, you're at the beach all the time. What difference does it make if all I need is my phone or my iPad? It doesn't matter where I am, okay? I can work from anywhere. Do you think that would have been an advantage if during this pandemic, especially if you're in one of the states that was locked down pretty tight, do you think it would have been an advantage if you had a business that could be done from anywhere at any time from your phone or your laptop? See, if you were sent home, it wouldn't have made any difference. Okay, if you were locked down at home, it wouldn't have made any difference. You don't stop, you don't skip a beat. Okay, that is the kind of opportunity and business that we have. Okay. It's an online portal. It's almost as simple as Amazon. Amazon patented that one-click thing, so we have 2 clicks, okay? But, you have an opportunity to pay a retail price. You have an opportunity to pay a subscription price and get a discount and get free shipping, okay? But it's all done with an online portal that's just for you. You got your own, your own back office to manage your business. You got your own website to share with other people. You got your own app on your phone to use to build your business, okay? All of that is part of your LifeVantage business. Now, here's something that I found fascinating and exciting. You know, we've been here just about 3.5 years now after spending 25 years with our other company. And April told you we could have gone anywhere. We could have done anything with any other company in this industry. And we picked this company. Okay. And one of the biggest reasons is what you're looking at on the screen now. We were international. We're global with plans of being in many more countries. We're in 22 countries, 22 or 23 now. But we have an ambition and goals as a company to go into over 100 companies in the years to come. Okay. And when your business is online and it's a portal and the physical location is irrelevant, guess what? Then your business is in 22 countries. See, all you do is click the flag on your website and it converts to that country and that language. How fascinating is that? You own an international, and you say, well, Bobby, I don't know anybody in Mexico. I don't know anyone in Canada. I don't know anyone in the Netherlands. It don't matter. Someone you know might, okay? And when it goes that way, you go that way, okay? When April and I got in this business, we had a few friends in the Netherlands besides the United States. Okay, we're in 10 different countries now because we knew a couple people in one place. So it grows regardless, and it's very, very exciting, especially the goals the company has set to expand. Now, how do you get started? Okay, well, are you ready for something simple and easy? Because it's that easy, okay? Somebody shared this information with you tonight, and you can go on to their link, their website, and click, you know, join us and sign up for a starter kit. That costs $50, okay? And then decide on, you know, how much you want to get paid, what kind of profit you want to earn, and also what product you want to use yourself personally. So, you know, on your personal volume, if it's under 100 points and you do some business, you're not going to get paid on less than 100 points. So my recommendation is to get some products for you and your family, you and your spouse, you and your loved ones to use, okay? And get yourself in a position where you have at least, you know, 100 points or $100 in, and, you know, and ideally get into the point where you have 200, okay? The person that shared this with you, they can explain that in more detail, but here's the number I want you to look at. We want you to be able to earn at least 40%, okay? That's the key number, 40%, okay, on everything that you do. Whether you're sharing information with a customer or you're sharing information with a potential business partner. And your best option is to start with one of our packs, okay? That's what most of us did, okay? We have a silver pack where you get about $450 worth of product for $350. It's a 20% savings, okay? We have a gold pack where you're getting $800, $900 worth of product for $650. It's about a 25% savings. And then ideally, it's our platinum pack. It's the best option available. Almost $1,800 value for $1,250, a 30% savings. But you start where you need to start, but you start, okay? Whether if $350 is all you can do, fine. If $650, fine. $1,250, fine. Whatever that number is, okay? Remember, we want you earning at least 40% when you go out and start sharing information with others. So how do you make money? Okay, well, think of this number, 5 times a month. What's 5 times a month? You can get paid 5 times a month. Actually, when you get a little bit of a business going, you could get paid daily, but I'm not talking about that tonight. So we get paid weekly on everything we do personally. So if I bring in some new customers, I enroll some new distributors, I get paid weekly. And I get paid in the form of a Smart Start bonus. That's 30 to 40%. I have the opportunity to earn a bonus pool share. Okay, I'm saying that's extra, but I can add another 20 or 25% to my earnings. Okay, and then there's another bonus called launch bonuses. So honestly, I could be looking at making anywhere from 30, 40, up to like 60, 65% on all the things I do personally, that first order, that first enrollment when they first get started. And then, so that's every week, okay, and then we get paid monthly. Well, what do we get paid monthly? Well, that's how we get paid on the repeat business, okay? When people are on a monthly subscription and it goes out over and over again, that's how we get paid. We get commissions on that, okay? We earn a generational bonus. It's called a match bonus. As we help our team earn money, we can earn an extra bonus of what they earn, okay? It's a bonus. It don't come out of their check. The company pays it as a bonus. And my favorite bonus is the elite pools, okay? And I'll talk about that in a second, but let me give you an example of how this works, okay? Let's talk profits, okay? What if you were to get started with a gold pack, okay? And you spent the $50 for the kit and then the $600 for the product package, okay? Do you realize that all you need to do is introduce our business, okay, to 3 other people who do that, and you've gotten your money back? And now you own a business and you have 3 teammates who own businesses, and you can start building your business and you got back what it originally cost you to do it. And actually, you still have the product if you haven't eaten it or sold it from the first package that you bought. I mean, it's amazing that you could own a business like this for so little, okay? What about selling the product, okay? I'm gonna tell you a secret. You now know a secret about Pro-Tandem NRF2. It's the best kept secret in the world, okay? If you're using that product, okay, all you need to do is get 3 people to also use that product, enroll 3 customers, and yours is free. Did you hear me? Free, okay? So anything that you do it 3 times, yours is free. After that, it's profits, okay? You earn money in the business. Your business begins to run at a profit. Now, I'm not going to get all complicated here with you with this leveraged income, but I do want you to understand how it works, okay? And why we're so excited about it. See, our first company, before we chose LifeVantage as our new home, we spent 25 years there, and our team did over $200 million in business. Do you know how many picture frames I would have had to make to do $200 million in business? It could never happen, okay? But see, by doing this business and teaching others, and it's never gonna grow like you see my arrow there, it's never gonna grow perfectly that way. But if I were to teach 5 people how to do what I was doing, and they taught 5 people, that's 25, 125, 625, 30, 125. And all people did was just $200 worth of business. Okay, that's just some product usage. Okay, that's not even silver, gold, and platinum packs counted. Look at the income by the time you got 5 levels down. Look at the income. Okay, that's just our royalties. And then I would also get the generation match bonus. That's the matching check bonus. And then my favorite. This is my favorite. This is one of the reasons why April and I chose this company. LifeVantage takes 4% of global, listen to this, global sales, not profits, not earnings, not income, not projection, sales. And we're publicly traded. Those sales are reported right to the dollar, okay? So 4%, $230 million was sales last year. 4% of that is 9.3 million. And that's broken into 4 categories, okay? 1% for each. The Pro-7s get 1%, they share 1%, okay? The Pro-8s share 1%, the Pro-9 share 1%, the Pro-10s. That is, I'm talking 4% of gross sales. Do you know some of those bonuses, the 7 bonuses, that's 12, 13, 1,400 a month. Do you know the 8 bonuses could be 3,000, 4,000 a month? Each, okay? Do you know the Pro-9 bonuses could be 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 a month? The Pro-10 bonuses, 18, 19, 20,000 each per month. See, there's no limits on what you can do with this business. And if you look at this picture here, you will see the average earnings per rank in this business. And I'm going to give you 3 little examples. A Pro-3 in our business is doing approximately $5,000, actually 5,000 points, earning about 600 a month. You know, some as high as, you know, thousands a month. Okay, that's the maximum, but about 600 a month on the average. You know, 500, 600, 700 a month changes the lives of many households. Do you know a Pro5 business is doing about 20,000 a month? The average earnings, $2,500 to $3,000. You know, that gets one salary from a 2-salary house probably back into the house to maybe create a better lifestyle, and where both parents aren't going out to work. Do you know a Pro7? That's $100,000 business, $100,000 a month. Anywhere from 11, 12, 13,000 a month is the average earnings on that. Now you're talking 150, 200,000 a year. Okay, for that, that's professional money. That's like lawyer money, doctor money. Okay, I'm telling you, if you keep going, Pro8, that's where we are now. Pro9s, these are the averages earned per month. And these numbers are reported because we're publicly traded. You do not need to take my word on that. Now, can you do this? Really, that's all it comes down to, okay? Can you do it? Well, LifeVantage, and I can tell you firsthand, I have never in my life experienced more support in a company than with LifeVantage. Worldwide customer service and distributor support. You know, a mobile app that we use, artificial intelligence helping us build our business. Okay, all kinds of business education. We get taught skill set, mindset, leadership training. There's monthly calendars, there's private support communities. Really, there's everything out there, okay? And what I want to do is I'm going to close it up, and then in a second, I'm going to bring my dear friend Sandra Garcia back on. But I want to share one last thought with you. You know, April and I grew up in New York, and we were still in New York when 9/11 happened. And I used to say, I was in my old company back then, you were only one removed from losing somebody that day when those 3,000 lives perished. And what I meant by that is if you didn't personally know somebody, okay, that day, a friend or relative of yours did. So you were only one removed if you were lucky, okay? Now, let me share something else with you. We live in Florida now. We've been here. We retired for a while after 9/11 and then moved to Florida, and we've been here since 2004. Now, let's talk about the recent pandemic. Let me ask you something. Do you know anyone that was affected by it? Do you know anyone that got sick from it? God forbid, do you know anybody, or did you have anybody close to you that actually lost their life? Okay. Do you know anyone that suffered financially? See, here's the difference, okay? And this is my call to action to you, okay? This is what I'm asking you to do. You owe it to yourself to make a difference, okay? We all know people, every one of us. If we were not personally affected, we know friends, relatives, loved ones, folks in church. You know, we know people who suffered financially, and who in the world is not concerned about having better health these days? Okay, see, health is on everybody's mind, whether they thought about it before the pandemic or not. They are thinking about it today. So we are in a health and wellness business. We have the best activator in the world, and we have a business opportunity that can help create that backup income, that second or third income, that insurance that people need, or create an income that's not vulnerable should some catastrophe ever come again. See, we know a secret now. A secret was shared with you tonight that the world does not know. They do not know about this product. We were in the industry, okay? We earned millions of dollars. We did hundreds of millions in sales, and we'd never heard of this product or company. The world does not know, but you now know a secret. So accept the responsibility of sharing that secret with others. Share the secret. People need it now. They want it now. They need us. They need what we have. They need our product, and they need the opportunity to adjust their life by having that additional income or replace what they're currently doing. So Sandra, do you mind coming back on? That's it for me, folks. April and I are very, very thankful for the opportunity and grateful to have a chance to speak to you. Have a great evening. Get started in the business tonight, tomorrow. Just get started, and we hope to meet you in person real soon. Sandra?
Thank you, Bob and April. Solma, thank you, all three of you guys, for sharing tonight with us. You guys, they gave you guys amazing information, details about product, the business. If you're still having some questions and just need clarification, make sure you touch back with the person who invited you to tonight's call and, you know, get started. Go begin something amazing for yourself or a relative, a friend, whoever it is. Like Bob and April said, this is a gift and you guys have been chosen for a reason. But again, if you have any questions, reach out to the person who invited you. Have an amazing night. Thank you so much for joining us. Everybody on the call, have a great night. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye.